Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. Something from Kubey or KB knives, right? Now, the last few of these, they've had, every now and then, they got something, I'm like, okay, and the value's really good, right? But it's either been boring or too expensive, or it's been both, right? And it seems like I really come down on Kubey and not other, or KB knives, not other companies. And the reason is because a lot of times with a lot of the other companies in the premium territory, they are bringing some real, interesting element to the table. And here lately, I just haven't felt the same way about KB knives. I'm still unboxing this because their ability to manufacture super high quality items is definitely still there. And I know that they are capable of hitting a home run. So I still want to see what this is. Today's video is just an unboxing and first impressions, not a review. We're just going to check it out. I'll link it down in the description. It does help my channel and use those links, but that's up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. I don't even know what happened to my obsidian toenail. There it is, right there. Why does he have to use this? Don't you ask me that question. Do you understand? Don't you ever ask why. All right, so today we've got the KB300A. Hey, S90V. You got my attention. S90V. All right, let's see what we got. Hope it's something cool. Here we go. All right, so I saw this one on their website, and I gotta admit, as soon as I saw that, I was like, why don't they send me that? Come on, KB. Come on, I'm rooting for you guys here. Hey, pretty good looking there. I like that a lot. That's a lot better. That's a lot better than what I understand. It's like, this is really subjective, right? But if you've watched me unbox a lot of the KB stuff, it's just been like, why does this feel 2 or 3 years behind in design and 2 or 3 years ahead in terms of pricing? That's kind of what it's felt like, right? And I'm not saying any knife, like a lot of people hear me say stuff like that and they mean, he means any knife that's over 200. No, any knife can be any price, but there needs to be the amount of effort, materials, execution, right? We have to consider country of origin. We have to consider all of these things that are going into the price tag, right? There's not like a line where it's simply unacceptable for an object as simple as a knife it just can't cost that much. It's just wrong, right? Usually that's the opinion of somebody stepping into the knife world for the first time and not being able to comprehend how expensive these objects can get. It's just a learning process, right? Not saying you have to buy expensive knives. I'm just saying that's part of understanding. Anyways, I don't want to get off on a tangent there. That is a really good looking texture pattern. Really good looking. Do we have... No bald spot, but I'm okay with that because it's not a super aggressive pattern. Can we get in there? Yes, we can. So this is really good. You guys are about 85 to 90% of where I want that to be, but it is cut out to optimize the front thumb experience. And on the back, you've got this hole partially, just ever so slightly covered, and there's no scalloping or anything like that. This would have been absolutely ideal had we cut this frame lock back maybe not even a 1/16 of an inch. But I don't want to diminish how good this is, because it actually is really, really nice. I can get in there and deploy it, and I can also very easily thumb flick it. We have a very classic knife handle shaped handle, right? It's a very safe handle shape, but the reason we see it is because it works, right? You got a nice choke up spot. Who designed this? JK. I feel like I've seen that logo before. Maybe I'm tricking myself. I don't know. There's still plenty of room to get in there. There's still plenty of room, especially here at the back. That's where most of it is exposed. And since literally all of it, right? So if you dig in right there, you're good to go. Really nice, almost fully flat ground. I mean, up to the flat here. Actually pretty darn thin behind the edge. Look at that plunge grind too. I'm going to call that, I don't know. Should we call it sheep's foot? Somebody's like, no, it's a modified reverse Tanto clips point. Octopus Tuesday high five surprise. Or whatever. It's a nice utilitarian blade shape. Man, I like that texture pattern. This is why. This is why I keep opening these. Let me tell you, there's a lot of people who don't know this. The amount of content that I have recorded and not uploaded because it is boring, I think a lot of people believe that I will simply take whatever I can get and upload it and turn it into content. No. I am so ridiculously picky with stuff because I cannot stand. I still want to talk about things sometimes that are slightly boring so I can make a point. Like, hey, this company's capable of a lot more. I've seen it in the past, right? But sometimes I get sent stuff I'm like, why was this even sent? Nobody's going to be entertained by this. So very picky with the stuff that I upload here. But with Kubey and KB, the reason sometimes I upload things that I'm not particularly interested in is because I know they're capable of doing this. And I want to present my viewers with stuff that I actually like. While at the same time being honest about things that I don't. But my goodness, I have no shortage of content. The stuff that is sent that is either, it's not even necessary, it's not like trashy. It's not like I'm hiding things that could create potential negative reviews. No, I do plenty of negative reviews. I don't upload stuff that's boring. It's like, what, another, it's just another tumbleweed blowing through that nobody cares about. That's the kind of stuff that it gets sent, and I just say, sorry, this doesn't make the cut. It's just not. Oh God, what a terrible pun. It's just not interesting. But stuff like this. Now, I think to be fair, plenty of people could look at this and say, "What are you talking about? That's like the most vanilla-looking knife I've ever seen." I think that's fair, right? It all comes down to like my particular tastes and interests and what I think, the majority of my viewers are going to want to like, or not even the majority, just large chunks, right? There's lots of different types of knife folks who watch this here, but this is a good, straightforward utilitarian profile that has a really cool texture pattern, S90V, and probably, hopefully, please, a reasonable price tag. Contoured too. I like this one a lot. Let's test that. Oh, pocket clip feels good. Not too much tent. Yep, they got that just right. Very cool. I got to make a suggestion, though. Even though the texture pattern is not that aggressive, KB, Kubey, whatever you want me to call you, when you have a right-handed only mounting position for the pocket clip, you can go ahead and put a bald spot underneath it. It's not like you have to match it to the other side because you didn't put a mounting position on the other side, right? 2 T8 screws, T8 pocket clip, T8 lock bar insert, T8 pivot. Sweet, man. This is I like this. I like this a lot. Let's measure it here real quick. Overall length of this guy coming in at 8 inches, blade length 3.5, cutting edge a little over 3 1/8. Weight, where's the scale? Right here. I bet this weighs right about 4. That's what I'm thinking, right about 4 ounces. Yeah, 3.7 is pretty good. That's real good. 3.5 inches of blade, 3.7 ounces of weight. Full-size knife, full titanium, and it's contoured. And your balance, not bad. Not bad. It's about maybe a 1/4 inch back of the pivot. Pretty good. I like this one. It's nice. It's nice to finally get, because it's like, I look at Kubey, I'm like, you should be literally like every other knife should be a home run for you guys. It should be easy. There's just been a lot of stuff that's either boring or it's just inexplicably too expensive. And again, I'm not just saying, oh, it's $200. No, it can be. I'm saying they have models that appear identical to other models in terms of execution, quality, and materials. They're the same size, and inexplicably, one is $75 or $100 more. I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense to me. I want consistency, right? But yeah, this is a good one. I like this. I wish Kubey would mess around, or KB Knives would mess around with some different locking systems. Nothing wrong with the frame lock, but I wish we'd see something else there. But either way, I think this is going to go right in the pocket right after this video. This is a cool knife. That's going to be it. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.